I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly.
Hey, 57 colors, 57.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll be caught by Rice. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And Hurts is intercepted, his third of the game. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the fourth quarter.
Well, it certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Jordan Davis picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Throwing on second and long. Mahomes. But his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big. They just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else that makes a dramatic play.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Let's go. Trimmer.
Here's Hurts to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jahan Dotson from
Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. We can't stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. We can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the run. 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 Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Stop the run, can't stop the run, you can't stop the run, can't stop the run, you can't stop the run, can't stop the run, you can't stop the run, can't stop the run, you can't stop.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. At their own 33-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down. Throwing is Hurts. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Well, their defense offense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We got two. Do I hear three? Remember, it was 2 in a row. We'll be hit 3 in a row because these offenses, they've got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Now a 2nd and 10. They go play action with Hurts. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Hurts sets up to throw it. Forced out to him, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That is the big fella, Nnamdi Madubuike, forcing his way in. He comes up with a sack.
It's 2nd down and goal.
1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. They'll set up to throw. Gets this to Saquon Barkley out of the backfield. Really nice gain on the completion. However, still 3rd and goal that they face now.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2, and the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
A short throw caught by Andrews. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Here's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Henry up the middle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
To throw is Jackson. That is caught. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
21 yards. And the Baltimore first down.
We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Jackson down. Flush to his right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
From the 46, here's the 2nd and 9. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now it's Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Always important as a defender on 3rd down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the 1st down marker. Excellent defense, good tackling.
Jackson's going to try the sneak. And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage. So this offense able to convert on 4th. And now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Makuba.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 39 yards there, a big one.
One of the first big plays we've seen in this football game, and could that be the play that gets this game tried to settle in? Maybe now the pace will accelerate.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a 2nd half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
But it's caught on the right side. It's Smith. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley taking it in from the 20. And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Now it's Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep. And a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses. And this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On 4th down, on is Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal.
27-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Play action, here's Hurts. And that one too far in front, he couldn't reel it in, it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Back to throw again. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Number 26, Saquon Barkley. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Eagles.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one goes for 36 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And it's caught. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Again, he'll drop to throw. To Barkley on the check down. Touchdown, Eagles! Saquon Barkley in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott good with a PAT. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. That is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. A short throw caught by Andrews. No gain on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Here's Hurts to throw. the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
This is caught. Touchdown! Jahan Dotson from 17 yards out. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Ravens 3. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
He takes this one down. 22-yard gain.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Inside handoff, Henry. And he's got it down to the 28. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
2nd down, they go again with Henry. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? From the gun, it's Jackson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Jalen Carter with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football.
Zay Flowers, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are able to cut into that deficit.
When you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver, because now your quarterback trusts that you're going to be where he expects, and he's able to deliver the ball on time.
Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2. Now they send a man in motion right. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off, as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that'll be incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
He's going deep for Brown. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Malachi Starks. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They coming off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball. That cut down the lead. Now the defense does their part, got them the football back.
So now maybe with the touchdown they scored previously, plus their defense making that stand up and getting the ball right back, momentum may be shifting in their favor.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
Baltimore Ravens.
Now Lamar changing the play. Now Jackson. His throw here is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
We're in Baltimore. Third quarter action, 2nd and 10. They go play action now. Jackson. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Now back to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Jalen Carter able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. They're looking deep here for Flowers. And this one is incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Hurts. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Devontae Smith, 35 yards. And the Eagles have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Elliott good with a PAT. And that will make this a 19-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert. Probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for them.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
Throwing is Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Room here to run. And they'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down at a 21-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Jalen Carter able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 32-yard line.
That's good for another Baltimore Raven.
Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The 4th quarter touchdown there, back to a 2-score game, but time is not their ally.
No, it's not, partner. They still have a pulse, but it's probably a little weak right now. A lot of things have to go right in these final 2 minutes plus for them. I think they have to be thinking onside kick here, and we know how difficult those are to recover.
Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Oh, able to avoid him. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now a 2nd and 2. Play action. Here's Hurts. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 27 yards there, a first down.
And an Eagle first down.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. And now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either, throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no. But the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air. Passing lanes, tough to come by with so many defensive backs on the field here late in the game. And it's not just the number of bodies, it's their quickness and their agility that makes it tough to complete a pass.
Here's Jackson. Looking for Hopkins, and he's got him on the crossing route. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Jackson. Out to his left. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to do what we call flatlining. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Inside a minute to go. Here's 2nd and 10 now. Now Jackson. A short one there, caught by Likely. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 14.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's another Baltimore first down.
Jackson to throw. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. And the lead will shrink to 6. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got plenty to catch.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
And if it wasn't over before, it is now. Looking for that one final first down. They got it and then some. And if they play things right from here on out, that should just about assure them a victory.
So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose.
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Baltimore Ravens. About set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Philadelphia.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Hurts working in the pistol. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
And now they find themselves on the verge of really putting together an opening statement drive here at the start of this game. But now that the field becomes condensed, continue to be smart in the way you attack this defense. The last thing you want to do is settle for 3 in what's been a very impressive opening drive. So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Barkley. Quite get in, down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Trying to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. And they'll throw here with Hurts. He's got his big tight end. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson pushed out to his left. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
No, we changed it. Second down, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. From the gun, Jackson. And this ball incomplete on third down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
On the return, the Eagles take over first and 10 at the Ravens' 45-yard line.
Off the play fake, Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Second and 10. A pistol snap, back to Hurts. Open man, downfield is Smith. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's got it at the 3. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. Now the Ravens use their first timeout.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. Let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
Hurts again. And he's in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Eagles extend their advantage to 13-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. Hook him up on a second down and 8. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Forced to his right. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On play action, here's Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for an Eagles first down. We are through one. 13-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. It is brought in the end zone. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. The offense and Hurts ready for this 2-point attempt.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Ravens nothing. Jake Elliott to
So
kick
following
off
the
for
score,
Philadelphia.
here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Flush to his right. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give them 6 on that play.
42-yard line.
They'll come up to
That's a
3rd
gain of
and
6.
3.
Brings up 3rd and
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
3. And the Baltimore.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
In motion comes Andrews. On 1st and 10, Jackson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. To the air one more time with Jackson. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. Jackson up top again. Again, working deep downfield. And the Eagles are going to have it just past their 25.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. The Pro Bowler the last last 2 years, Namde Matabike. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Forced down, and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Wester on the return. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this 1st half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
That's caught. Derrick Henry. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Now it's Jackson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
17 yards. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Here's Henry. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Jackson now. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Jackson now from the 50. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end. And then the throw, you can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down. Now timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now,
and he will drive his way into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore.
you hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. Avery Williams on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Hurts working in the pistol. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Now Jackson on the move. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
9-yard pickup. It's second and inches at the 45-yard line.
Second and inches. They'll motion the slot man right. Finding room at midfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore first down.
Good for a Baltimore Raven. 13. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
In motion comes Andrews. Here's Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. On the give, here's Henry. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Gonna go right back to Henry. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. N'Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
1-yard gain brings up second and
From the
9.
20, here's second and 9. Now, Jackson. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll take this one in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Point after try, forthcoming. He's got it. And the Ravens draw closer here. It's 21-14. The kickoff team is out on the field. And And we're back to it as the kick's away. Couldn't take a chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Hurts will work here from the pistol. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 42 yards. A pistol snap back to Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Gotta get this to the 25. Here's third down. To throw is Hurts. And that is incomplete. John Dodson was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This one not on target. It is short. It is right. It is no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
On third down, Jackson. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space. It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
Here now, 2nd down and goal. Hopkins sent in motion. On the run to the right. And that'll be incomplete. What turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. Now a screen set up for Henry. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards. That's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Williams now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Got a man. It's A.J. Brown brings it in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 35 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they had a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Fowler. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. Off the play fake, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. Running from the pistol with Barkley. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Once again, it's Barkley. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop up. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And now at 1:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, right? You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Henry. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
The RPO. That one is complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the 1st down and preserve that final timeout.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Forced out wide. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Here's 2nd down. Now Jackson. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
A 15-yard loss.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Jackson. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs. They'll run it here with Saquon. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Downfield is caught by Brown. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. On the ground, this is Barkley. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. But in the end, they come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.